You know, I often talk about the ills of social media, and it's more specifically about trolls and commenters that really are just social media can be an absolute cesspool. I need to do a better job of talking about the benefits of social media. And I've done it a little bit about you can really learn if you take the initial spark that social media gives to you and then go do your own research. There are a lot of things I've learned because social media has sparked an interest in a particular subject that I've gone out to research more and expand upon more. It also gives people who are very, very talented an opportunity to showcase their talent in ways that probably weren't presentable before social media or the internet. And one of those such things, we did the me and my sister talked about the main series of Risa Tisa, and she actually I saw her doing an interview show, not an interview show, or standing at the red carpet doing interviews for something on Netflix or something like that. Like she parlayed that ability to tell a 7-hour story and keep people engaged, which is the talent. She parlayed that into a job, like a real tangible job. And for a couple of weeks, there was this young lady who's known as the hot Tuah girl who went viral on social media. So her name is Hailey Welch, also known as a hot Tuah girl. She became an internet sensation after a street interview during the CMA Fest in Nashville went viral. In the interview, she humorously answered a question, um, what makes a man go crazy? And she said, you got a hot Tuah on that thing. And it went nuts. Here's some key stuff to know about Hailey. One, her background. So Hailey is from Belfast, Tennessee, and worked at a spring factory before her viral moment. Her viral fame, the video quickly gathered massive attention and leading to billions of media impressions and significant following on social media. She did a career shift. Following her newfound fame, Hailey quit her job and started capitalizing on the internet popularity. She has since appeared on stage with celebrities like Zach Bryan and has been involved in various media appearances. Hailey, if you would love to come on this show, let me know. Would love to talk to you about some of the stuff I'm going to get into later after I get into the particulars here, but we'll continue on with the particulars. She's doing merchandising and earnings. Hailey has profited from merchandise sales, such as a feature for her viral catchphrase, hot to it. And then she's in discussions about potentially launching her own reality show. But here's the problem. So this thing went viral, and I found it extremely interesting. And I, like other people, tried to find her on the internet, but all of her social media was shut down. So there were all these different types of stories that were going around that people didn't know if they were true or not true. And me being the person that I am, the fake journalist that I at least attempt to be, I tried to Google, but we didn't know her name. So it was just hot to her. So I tried to Google and find any credible news source about this young woman before anybody else could. But what we had were a lot of salacious stories. One of the stories was what her occupation was, right? People were saying on the internet that she was an elementary school teacher who had been fired because of the viral video. She confirmed she was never a teacher, never worked for a daycare or anything like that, didn't work with kids. She worked at a spring factory. But everybody was saying, oh, she was an elementary school teacher and she got fired from her job because of this video. Because the video is sexually explicit. Was she talking about a hot tour on that thing? Don't get me wrong. Ladies, I love a hot tour. Sorry, mama, but I do. I love a hot tour. And although I am 44 years old, if you are in the age range of 30 to 44, you want a hot tour that thing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, so that was the first lie. The second lie was there was a rumor going around that her father was a preacher. Once again, every time that I read something like this or there was a comment, I would Google to try and verify it, and not one credible source, not one news organization was reporting any of this, but it was spreading on the internet like wildfire. And I would have friends of mine coming up to me saying, "Did you hear she got fired from her job?" And I would just like, wait a second. I heard that. I tried to Google to find if that was from any credible source. I did not. Stop spreading this because we don't know if it's truth or fiction, right? And it came out to all be false. Another one of the things was social media presence. After going viral, many fake accounts and impersonations of Hailey appeared online. These accounts often misspelled names and misappropriated photos, which Hailey found unsettling. There was a young woman that people thought was Hailey, and it had gotten bombarded to the point where she had to come out and say, "That's not me," and people didn't believe her. Ladies and gentlemen, how dumb are we? And every single time this happened, and I know I'm in the minority when it comes to this, and I don't think I'm better than anybody. I feel like this is something simple that anybody can do. Google for real news sources, not blogs, not something, not .net, not, oh, somebody commented on this. Those are not credible sources before you go out and spread information. Because if people are coming to me saying word of mouth, this is what I found out. Of course it's spreading like wildfire on the internet, because the people who are coming to me saying that they heard about this are coming to me as if it is fact. And every single time I said, I don't know that to be the case because I haven't found any credible information. Maybe we should just stop and take a break and figure out all this stuff. If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/Unsolicited Perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.